It's now time to share some random facts you might not have known. 65.1 million households in the US own at least one dog, making dogs the most popular pet in the country. I've always had dogs. I mean, now we have a cat right now, but I'm hoping while Charlie's still alive that I can get another dog, especially if it's a chocolate lab, because Lucky was wonderful. I loved that dog more than anything. But anyways, as of mid-2025, 88% of U.S. households subscribe to at least one streaming video service, up from 83% in 2023. Of course, in our household is all streaming video. Like I've said before, I have every streaming video app that you can possibly get. The average American household spends 12 to 15% more on electricity during summer months due to air conditioning use. It's always funny that air conditioning costs more on your electric bill than in the wintertime when you run your furnace. I never could understand that, but of course I'm not in that field, so I wouldn't know. Adults aged 65 plus watch the most traditional TV, averaging over 5 hours per day. Now, Gen Z averages less than an hour. Yeah, because Gen Z usually are watching on their phone, on social media, watching TikToks and stuff like that, or YouTube. Adults age 65 plus are watching traditional TV. I kind of do both. Lawn watering can account for up to 50% of household water use in summer, contributing to higher water bills and drought concerns in many states. Now, where we live now, I probably have watered the grass less than 10 times, and we've been here for 6 years. And I think I did a lot of it when we first moved in because they laid our sod down and it hadn't quite grown in yet. But other than that, I really don't water the grass too much. I let the natural rain actually do it. 80% of Americans listen to music daily, with streaming accounting for over 85% of total music industry revenue in 2025. And again, I listen to streaming music no matter if it's Apple Music, Pandora, SiriusXM. I mean, I'm all over the place. Of the 9,000 Blockbuster stores that existed in the early 1990s, only one remains. The last Blockbuster on Earth can be found in Bend, Oregon. Now, if you have Netflix and you ever watch that documentary about the last Blockbuster, it's really, really good. I don't know if it's still on there or not. You might have to Google and see if it moved to another streaming service, or it might still be on there. I don't know. But it's an interesting documentary. There is a geocache on the International Space Station which was placed in 2008 and has since been visited 4 times by other astronauts. Now, a geocache is kind of like a time capsule, I guess you say. I mean, or whatever. I mean, you put stuff in there and, you know, like just general items. So my question is, first of all, I would like to know who put it there. Secondly, I want to know what is in there, you know, out of the visits that have been there, the 4 times the astronauts have been there. What have they contributed to it? The Vatican had music that was forbidden to be copied and was only played twice per year. It was a secret for almost 150 years until a 14-year-old Mozart heard it and transcribed it from memory. Canada eats more macaroni and cheese than any other nation in the world. Octopuses only touch in situations of mating or aggression, and female octopuses sometimes do both, strangling and eating the male after mating. Wow. Now, I've heard about a lot of it when it comes to different species, when it comes to mating, and the female pretty much kills the male, but that's crazy that you eat it as well as killing. Scotland wanted to replicate the Parthenon bigger and cheaper in 1826. It was never completed, and it is now nicknamed Scotland's Disgrace. A French general gave John Quincy Adams a pet alligator. Adams kept it in one of the White House bathtubs and enjoyed showing it off. Kind of wonder how big it was, and just think if you had to go into that bathroom just to use it, and you'd see this alligator, depending on what size it was. It's roaming free in the bathtub, I'm guessing. Wouldn't it be able to get out? In 1866, the United States purchased Alaska from Russia for $7.2 million, by writing a check. In the Philippines, you can buy spaghetti at McDonald's, where they also sell a McDo piece of chicken. Though most think it's Italian, pepperoni is an American invention. The first use of the word dates back to 1919. The pumpkin is a member of the cucurbit family, which are gourds such as cucumbers and squash. Any prime number higher than 3 when squared and subtracted by 1 will always turn out to be a multiple of 24. When dogs are first born, they are completely blind and cannot hear anything. The first sense that they develop is the sense of touch. And finally, margarita pizza uses tomato, mozzarella, and basil toppings to represent the Italian national flag. Originally, it was to honor the Queen of Italy in 1890. And there's some random facts that you might not have known. Like and comment on this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and connect with me on social media. But until next time, this is B-Dub, signing off from the Dub Zone.